There's just like so much stuff you guys can't even see. Like there's a mirror right in front of me. There's like a guitar right here. There's like hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Chia. I make videos here on the internet, and it would be so wonderful if you could subscribe, even though you haven't actually watched the video, but just do it in good faith. Trust me. For this week's video, as I'm sure you can tell by the title, I'm doing a what I eat in a week.
I'm gonna hop in right here and say that this was a what I eat in a week, but it's now a what I eat in a few days because the file got corrupted while I was editing it. And I was like halfway through, I'd sunk hours in, and now I have to start again. And I don't really have the time or honestly the patience to edit this because I want to get this up this week and it's Friday. And I'm like almost done editing it, but I just don't have time to do the full 5 days. So I will definitely do another what I eat in a week later that's fully complete, but this is not that. Also, I don't think I mentioned this in the video, but I want to put up a really big disclaimer to not compare what you're eating to what I'm eating because everybody's needs fluctuates from day to week, and we're all so different. So comparing what you eat to what I eat is just gonna get you nowhere because we could eat the same things and do the same workout and still look completely different. So with that being said, let's get started with the video.
So I started on Monday with, I made some avocado toast, but the avocado was bad. I literally got like maybe a third of it that I could salvage. I just toasted up a couple pieces of sourdough, made some eggs. I like mine jammy in the center, but still firm. Added some hummus to the avocado to kind of stretch it because it just wasn't that much. And then I topped it with everything with a bagel, hemp seeds, and some sriracha. It was really good, but it wasn't quite filling. So I also ate it with some Chobani yogurt. I went on this like little power walk because right now I can't do super intense cardio. And I came back and I was kind of hungry, but it wasn't really like lunchtime yet. So I just ate a peanut butter and jelly, but I did it with like the last piece of bread in the package. And I put more peanut butter and jelly on top because it was just a little too dry. For lunch, I prepped a big thing of tofu because I like having it in the fridge just as an easy thing to grab and add to a bunch of different meals. So I just took a block of tofu that I froze and I defrosted that in the microwave. And while it was thawing, I made the mix for the marinade that I was gonna soak it in. This is from BuzzFeed and I'll link the recipe down below. And I love this like mixture because it's very versatile. The flavor goes with basically everything. Like I could eat this tofu with like a stir fry or in a sandwich or like in a salad versus if I did like barbecue specifically, I wouldn't be able to eat it with like an Asian cuisine type dish because like the flavors wouldn't match. This is why you freeze the tofu because you can see here when you squeeze it, it just lets out so much water and all of that space left behind from the water is where the marinade will go, and it is so good and so flavorful. If you don't like tofu, you just aren't making it right. I promise, it's so good. So then after that, I chopped it up into strips and laid it in a container and then poured the marinade over top and then just made sure that the marinade was soaking in every area of the tofu. When the tofu was ready, I just pan fried what I was gonna use for my sandwich and then put the rest of it in the oven. It's better in the oven, but I was so impatient. I was so hungry at this point. And then put it in a sandwich with some mayo, sriracha, mustard, cucumbers, and some lettuce, and then ate it with some more steamed broccoli on the side. After that lunch, I was still a little hungry, so I ate some chin chin, which is just like a Nigerian thing. It's like little bits of fried dough, and you fry them so they're crunchy and delicious, and it's probably not like that great for you, but it was, I mean, and after that, when I was like a little bit peckish, I had some Greek yogurt and some cashews. I just used plain yogurt and like mixed this like drink flavor thing into the yogurt to flavor it. By the time dinner rolled around, I wasn't really sure what to do, so I just decided to make fried rice, and it's not at all authentic at all. It's not even a little authentic, but like it didn't taste like fried rice. It was good, but it was just like rice with like flavors. It wasn't fried rice, but I'm gonna call it fried rice. Also,
Hello? Hi.
can you, what, I'm filming.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just trying to recover. This is the hot sauce that I use and it's so good. My mom bought it from some woman in North Carolina who makes it like out of her house. And like, it's delicious. It's so spicy, but it's genuinely so good. My lips were burning because I may have added a little bit too much to the rice, but it was fine. I ended up eating it with some edamame that I just steamed in the microwave, as well as some steamed broccoli and some more tofu that was left from lunch. I ended up having seconds of this, and then afterwards I just had a hot chocolate with some marshmallows. This hot chocolate is so good. I made a video about this recipe. It's literally delicious. I will link it in the cards. You have to try it. It will change your life. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
For breakfast the next morning, I had an egg white omelet with just some zucchini and onions because we were running out of produce at this point and I was really just trying to make do. This isn't an authentic way to make an omelet at all. I know this. I just pour the egg whites in and then kind of cover it so it can cook. And then when it's just kind of cooked enough, I'll add some sauce and cheese on top and let that melt before folding it over. And yes, I did burn it. I'm disappointed in myself. I make this often enough where I feel like I should be able to do this without burning it, and I usually don't. And then one time I film it, I do. And then I also made a hash brown on the side. This is the only shot I got of the food. And I don't know what I was doing, but we'll just pause here. This is the food. It was just a burned omelet with some ketchup and a hash brown. So I was still hungry after this, so I ate a bowl of cereal. It's just Cheerios, Honey Bunches of Oats, and then I added more slivered almonds because they just don't ever put enough in my opinion. For lunch, I just had some cheddar broccoli soup with more broccoli on the side and some buttered sourdough. And honestly, the soup was kind of like, it was just okay. It wasn't anything crazy. I wouldn't write home about it. I ate some fruit because we just got groceries and my mom got these sweet ass strawberries. And I also had some Lily's chocolate with it because I got it on sale for like $1 and change and they're usually like $4 and change. So I bought like 11 bars of like different flavors, but I call that a win. For dinner, my siblings and I had a pizza night and it was very chaotic.
I have a YouTube channel with $500.
Oh yeah? Okay. Where's the dough you're rolling in, bro?
Huh?
Where's the dough? Where's the cash? The ka-ching?
Look at my brother's beautiful pizza. It's so good.
Is it not? It's perfect.
I've never heard anybody else talk about it.
Oh, I
like,
started recording on accident.
Constantly.
Oops.
I just want to say, where's the proof?
Literally the screen. You sound like the president. Where's the proof? Where is the proof? But it was good. We had it with some salad on the side, and then afterwards I had an RX bar because I was still a little hungry, and that was the night for me. The next day I had some scrambled egg whites, and I just used like a handful of spinach because it always cooks down to literally nothing in the pan. I added my seasonings, some cheddar cheese, just scrambled it up, and then I ate it on the side of a bagel. It's like half a plain bagel, half a cinnamon raisin bagel. On 1/4 I put plain cream cheese with cinnamon and honey, and then I have onion and chive, and then strawberry cream cheese, just to get the best of both worlds. And then for snack after, I ate a kiwi. I eat kiwis with the skin on, okay? Look at the eye contact. I'm trying to start a fight. When it was actually lunchtime, I made a wrap with some avocado and some of these Aldi's meatless meatballs, which are so good. Oh my gosh. Some shredded cheese, some sweet peppers, some onions, and honestly, it was too many onions. It was just too many. And then some salsa, as well as some of the tofu that I prepped the day before. And then I just wrapped it up and I ate it with some steamed broccoli as well as some steamed edamame. And it was so good. As a snack afterwards, I had peanut butter and banana. And then when dinner time rolled around, I made the salad and it was really good. It was just some spinach, cilantro, pickles, because Miss Tabitha Brown herself told me that I could do it and it's my business. So I'm doing it and it changed my life. Oh my gosh. Some olives, some cucumbers, some sweet peppers, some carrot, feta cheese, just everything, literally everything. Some sweet potato and some baked chicken. And it was just delicious. I love a good salad. I ended up eating the salad for lunch the next day because it was just so good and it was like on my mind. And then after that, I had a couple of Reese's as well as an apple. Well, that was everything I ate this week. And like I said, please don't compare what you eat to mine because everyone is just so different. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see more like this. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher.